we saw PJ running around making some plays. Are those the things you want to see him do more of or less in terms of outside the pocket and that kind of thing?
They were playing a lot of like two-man, having a lot of guys in coverage. So we said to him early, hey, you can hurt them, affect them with your feet. So I think it was just kind of the way they were playing us. I was upset with him. There was one in the red zone we kicked a field goal where he could have probably run it in or at least gotten the first down. And so I made that point to him then. So then I think after that he was a little more cognizant. The one right before the 2 minute at the end of the half was a communication thing. We were calling one thing and he heard another through the headset. So he ended up calling that play. He called the wrong play. He ran around, just found a way to make a play. So
touchdown.
The touchdown, yeah. So
what was called?
We were just trying to. It was right before the 2 minute warning, so we were just going to try to get to the jump off sides, take it to the 2 minute, go to the end of the half. So, but the first time with the headsets in a big stadium like that, crowd noise, as you could see, I was obviously disappointed with the crowd noise at the end of the game, but. So it's all things we have to work on in terms of silent cadences, being on the road, etc. But I thought, that for the most part, he hung in there, made some plays from the pocket. Just probably we have to be a little bit cleaner when he's in there.
It seemed like Will was handing off a lot more than PJ. Was that the plan going in, or?
No, well, I think part of it was we had the lead. We're trying to win the game. We're trying to put the game away. So we're up by 5 and we were up by 8. So just more function of that. And then. We lost some alignment in the middle of the game. So, we were, Aaron Montero, I just got two things I wish I say. Sam Tecklenburg, played the whole game for us at center. And Aaron Montero just went over and played guard for the first time. Never hasn't played guard before and just literally went in the middle of the game. So I think it was a little function of guys being down and then, us, really wanted to, at the end of the day, really wanted to work on the run game throughout. So.
Did you like what you saw from Will?
Yeah, I thought Will played well. I mean, I thought Will, as you said, didn't quite have as many opportunities, but we know there's 3 preseason games, and so we'll figure out as we go moving forward. But I thought he was clean at the end of the day. We didn't turn the ball over until that last play, but we laid 2 balls on the ground. 2 guys caught balls and got the ball punched out. We had a ton of penalties, so things that are not winning football that have to get corrected.
Coach, talk a little bit about those 3 back-to-back false starts and what your message was when the guys came over to the sideline.
Not much message right then. It was just them having to deal with the crowd noise, and we put Will under after a while. And just at the end of the day, yelling at guys in the middle of the game is not really going to help them, right? Like it's more about getting after the game, lock them after the game, and heading into this week. We were upset at halftime about the amount of false starts in the first half and penalties. We had 7 penalties in the first half, right? So. You can make excuses. I don't make excuses, and I don't let others make them for me. So we've jumped off sides, and so. That was really the message of the day for us was, hey, we beat ourselves. We had, on defense, we had, in the second half, we had a lot of mistakes as, guys went down, guys got a chance to win the game. Some guys win the game at different positions and just struggled to, really, really keep Sam from running around the way he did really well.
How encouraging was the pressure you were able to get in the first half in your reserve?
Yeah, I thought, for that being our second defensive line, for them to get that much pressure on the quarterback, it was obviously, but we have a lot of, we look at Marquise Haynes, like he's, if you put our starting pass rush group out, he's on it, so we know Marquise can do so. I thought, early on, those guys for the first 20 snaps really played well, and, so those are good things, but today was about making sure everyone had a chance to play. I think everyone that was up got in the game, so wanted to make sure we had a really good evaluation on everyone.
Matt, your next game, would Will work more with the second team?
Yeah, I don't know.
PJ third, or you kind of work it?
Yeah, but we'll come out of this game and then figure a bunch of stuff out. First thing is the injury report and find out where we are with everybody and the quarterbacks. We'll watch this tape. I mean, at the end of the day, if you threw the ball 5 times, you threw the ball 20 times. What did you do on those plays? We'll go back and watch that tape and then go into next week.
What do you think of that first group of receiver, Marshall, also Moore and Shy Smith?
But David Moore did some nice things. Shy had that one catch, which was a really nice play. Terrace, obviously, we need him to put that ball away on the long one that he made on PJ scramble. But it's hard to say until I watch the tape. But it looked like we did some good things at times.
Matt, any update on the injuries, Troy, anything like that?
Nothing. I don't know anything yet. Yeah, I literally walked in the locker room and came right here, so we'll see. But we're hoping Troy's okay.
All in all, did you get everything you wanted out of this weekend?
Yeah, I guess. We came out here, we evaluated it. We just didn't win. And I don't care if it's a preseason game, I don't care if it's a scrimmage. We want to win everything that we do. So for us to have a a lead late in the game and not put the game away is not what we want. And as I said to our team, the 2s and 3s aren't playing today. The Carolina Panthers are playing today, and so. But we had a chance to hopefully learn from this and grow and become a better team. But so I got that. We got the lessons from it, but we didn't get the win, which is what we came for.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Coach.
Matt.